Today we are creating a traditional sugar scrub. You can adjust this and make it into a face scrub if you like, but this one is a traditional sugar scrub for the body. This was one of my favorite scrubs creating, and after testing it out I got a lot of good feedback for this sugar body scrub. In this sugar body scrub we are making 6 ounces, which is equivalent to 170 grams. You will need your carrier oil, potassium cocoate, some preservative, essential oil, fragrance oil, and exfoliants. Now some of these ingredients are optional, and that's what makes this a simple formulation sugar body scrub. You're able to create this sugar body scrub with just the carrier oil and exfoliants actually, but if you want to add a little scent to it, you can go ahead and add the fragrance and add the potassium cocoate just so it can wash off of your body smoothly. Now that's out of the way, let's begin by adding in our carrier oil. We're adding in our carrier oil. My choice of carrier oil for this formulation is grapeseed oil. We're adding it at 20%, which is equivalent to 34 grams. I chose to add grapeseed oil into this formulation because I wanted something that was lightweight. I didn't want it to be too heavy, or I didn't want to have too much of the after. If you're looking for something that is a bit heavier, I would say go ahead and opt for avocado oil, because I do use that in my body scrub sometimes and it feels great when I'm going for that type of feeling. Next, you want to go ahead and add in your potassium cocoate. If you choose to add this ingredient, you would like to add it at 1%. 1% is 1.7 grams. I am only adding the potassium cocoate just to help this wash off of the skin a bit when I am in the shower. So that's the main purpose of this in this body scrub. Once you add your potassium cocoate, you want to go ahead and use your glass stirring rod, which I love to use in my formulation because they're so easy to clean. You're going to go ahead and use that glass stirring rod to stir to mix all the ingredients together that we've just placed into our container. Once you've completed mixing it together properly, it should create like a bit of a cloudy look to it. Don't be alarmed, that's how it's supposed to look. So you want that cloudy look to it. Once you've completely added in your carrier oil and your potassium cocoate, you want to go ahead and add in your oil soluble preservative to this. My choice of preservative is Phenonip, and I'm using it at 0.5%. This is equivalent to 0.8 grams of the formulation. Next up, which is also optional, is your essential oil. For this, I chose to add in a bit of tea tree oil only because I wanted to be able to use some of it on my face as well, depending on how coarse it might come out. So I did add some tea tree oil to this. This is optional, and you can also add a different essential oil if you like, and you'll be adding this essential oil also at 1% of the formulation. Next, you want to go ahead and add in your fragrance oil at 1%. I chose to add in a bit of a mixture of like my vanilla and a cherry type of fragrance oil. I do love those fragrance oil, and I was just thinking of something off the top of my head, so I added that to it just to give it a little bit of oomph when I'm in the shower, and trust me, it did not disappoint. I love this and I'll do it again. The next thing you want to add to this formulation is your mica. So your mica could be any color of choice. I like to add purple because for some reason I love the color purple, one of my favorite colors. I'm going to go ahead and add purple. However, you can customize this to whatever color that you like. This can be any color you want. You can add it to it, because no matter the color, the scrub will still deliver. And when I tell you, next, we'll be adding in the star of the show. Yes, this is the main part of the sugar scrub, because you can't have a sugar scrub without adding the sugar. We're adding the sugar in this formulation at 77%. Yes, you heard that right. We're adding it at 77% to get the exact type of texture that I'm going for. Now, once you add in your sugar, you want to go ahead and take your spatula, your spoon, whatever it is that you're using to incorporate all of these ingredients together. Go ahead and use that and mix all of your ingredients together. And I need you to mix these ingredients continuously and consistently until everything is incorporated and you can notice that the sugar is completely saturated with the oils and the mixture that was created, the base that was created. You can give this as a gift. You can substitute ingredients, adjust it, customize it, and create this for a body scrub for your skincare line, your DIY skincare line. This formulation here won't disappoint. One thing I'll point out, once you're finished mixing all the ingredients together, which is the sugar and the base that you just created for this sugar body scrub, I want you to go ahead and test it. Look at it and see if there's too much oil, because for me it was fine. But if you feel like there's too much oil, even though it was just a little bit, there's too much oil at the top and you still need more sugar in this, and you want it to be having a bit of a coarser texture, go ahead and adjust this to your liking and add in some more sugar. So remember, this is your formula right here. You can customize it, adjust it to your liking. As you can see, this scrub, I'm testing it out right now and it feels really good on my hand. I love how it feels. Like, there's something about how this scrub was created that I would say it gives it a nice top notch. For a simple scrub, it has a nice top-notch feeling to it that I can appreciate. And maybe if you use a different oil, it probably won't be the same, but I think it will be. It has a nice texture to it. It feels good on my hand, and after I rinse it off, if my hand still feels nice, my hand feels nice and smooth, it feels brand new. So I would definitely use this. I even used this in a sugar scrub for my foot. I used it on my feet as well when I did like a little pedicure for myself, and this did not disappoint at all. Now that that's done, you're going to go ahead and grab your nearest jar. If it is a container that you use for your products, go ahead. What I am using is a 6-ounce wide mouth round jar. I will link these below. You can add them into this. You can add them into mason jars, whatever jar that you use to add your products in that has a cover that you can seal it with. Go ahead and add in your now completed formulation into this jar. If you like this video, subscribe, leave a comment with your questions. I am on the road to being monetized, so leaving a comment or liking the video will definitely help me on that journey. Thanks for watching and see you next time. I don't know if you guys already know, but I sell digital skincare business downloads, from thank you cards to Instagram story highlights. I do have a Prick My Brain session as well, and an e-guide as well to start your own skincare business on a budget. If you're interested in that, click the link below. If you enjoyed this video, then you may enjoy one of my other videos about how to make a simple whipped body butter, or just go ahead and watch my playlist on how to start your skincare business on a budget, and a lot of other informational tips and tricks as well. Thanks again, like and share.